Hey, what's up, everyone? It's your girl Lucifer. Yep. I'm kind of tired of making all these videos, letting folk know that Judgment Day be on the way. And the reason why, come on, folk, wake the fuck up. Can't you tell this shit is some bullshit? Why the fuck do everybody have to stay in the house? Cause government tell you to do it? Why does everybody have to do it being furloughed, laid off work, all this bullshit? It's nothing but bullshit, people. And you think the government gonna save you, that the $1,200 gonna make it all right? No, man. And the thing that's so fucked up about this is your so-called commander-in-chief, Donald Trump, and all the crooked allies, they making money off this here. I know you heard. See, the thing is, whether you're Republican or Democrat, it don't fucking matter, because your vote don't fucking count. It's work in politics. I know this shit. And the reason why, because it's all rigged. No one can still explain about how the Simpsons had the whole President Trump shit 10 years before. Just like a whole lot of the coronavirus was predicted. All this shit is predictive programming. So it's not like they're predicting any shit like they're psychic. They're just stupid enough to tell everybody what they're doing so people can either accept it, ignore it, or be labeled conspiracy theorists. So I'll take my medication, Cali Mist. I happen to like this particular strain because even though the THC level is only 8.23, it's high CBD, 90% sativa, 10% indica. So why am I at a hotel? Well, I just got tired of folk. I normally work from home and I go to school. So I'm able to use the Wi-Fi. I'm able to have peace and quiet and get my things done. Well, the past week, I tried to do video conferencing, teleconferencing, and the Wi-Fi where I live is so damn slow because everybody's on it. I literally either stay up all night long, or get up at like 2 or 3 a.m. That's the good time when the demons are up anyway. I never fucking sleep. Be watching their eyes trying to watch me. And you're like, what the fuck you talking about? Well, don't you know all of our devices, like the lovely phone I'm using, our tablets, everything, they have RFID chip in it. Your computer, your cable box, all of that has an RFID chip in it. They're watching your ass. They showed that actually a couple of years ago. Remember when they pushed us all to the digital cable? You know how they're all pushing us now to digital currency in the digital world? And that was because people open a box up. This was Comcast on the East Coast. And they're like, oh, it's a camera watching you. Yeah. Nielsen ratings and all of that. They have it installed in your TV. Writing your credit cards have the chip in it. Because everything you do is recorded by that chip. And now they want to put a chip in you to control you. They get tired of you. Boom. Press a button. Your whole RFID chip has been deactivated. This means you're drop dead. Because a lot of people don't want to talk about the fact that this is what we call the human experience. It's an experience. I'm tired of it. We're spirits in human bodies, and not all of us are good spirits. And not all of us are even in human bodies. So I hope you did your research since the last post, to look up mannequins and cloning and RFID chip and a mark of the beast. And robots, they walk among us, they live among us. You'd be voting for a damn robot. Puppets, handlers, all that shit. Just look up Hillary Clinton malfunctions. That's a crazy heart right there. All of them are. And so look who's benefiting from this. Major company, major corporation. Here's my thing about the whole takeout order. Why the fuck you gonna be ordering all this food from all the restaurant? Oh, you gotta support the business, right? But how the people not getting sick? How the people they're not sick, right? So it's a whole scam thing. Now all of a sudden, food handlers are getting sick. Somebody, my Lyft driver was telling me the other day that their son getting $3 extra an hour to work, which I think you should be. I feel like you should damn near be getting double. Because if this virus is so serious, why the public have to be exposed to it? So have a roommate. And, when she first moved in, it was an adjustment like it is with any roommate, And I can honestly say she's not a bad roommate. She do something to really get on my nerves because I like things to be clean and stuff like that. But she's hardly ever there, and she's gotten better. Once we sit down and talk, like, hey, this is how I like things. This is how you like things. Good. That's what adults are supposed to do. Now, what I notice is that when, we're home, at first she's thinking I'm making all this noise in my room, like booming and banging. I'm like, no, I thought it was you making all this damn noise. What the hell? Well, we quickly discover it's the assholes downstairs. Now, if you don't know, neighbors can make your life hell. Roommates can make your life hell, but neighbors can definitely make your life hell. And I already moved in here about a month in this community. And most of the neighbors are very friendly, haven't had an issue. Why would you? But the people downstairs, nasty attitude. Like, for example, it's a non-smoking environment. So that's why I'm at a hotel, so I can smoke. You have to go off the grounds. And so it's like, okay, that's cool. But then you have to go outside the gate. And once you go outside the gate, oh my God, it's homeless people sitting out there. People sitting out in their cars. Every time I go out there to smoke, mind my business, it's always men trolling around and all of this shit, cars pulling up. I'm like, come on, man, I don't need the bullshit. People even get out their car to try to walk past me to see who I am. What am I mean, come on, mind your fucking business, right? Because they're criminals and they're tweakers and bums and shit. So I start looking at the reviews for other communities right next to mine. And they're saying the same thing. Tweaker bums, hanging out in the hallways, coming on the property, people drunk, hanging out all night. That's really rude and very disrespectful. Because people want to relax. It's their home, it's their right. And one thing I don't like is a liar. And so everybody knows, let's see, that incense have a distinct smell. I personally like incense because they chase off the evil spirits and they make your place smell good. I really know. And so it's funny because nobody say a word to this lady about her brats. I'm gonna call them brats because I have children and my children don't behave like that, running up and down the whole fucking hallway. Now I understand that on one hand, and this is really fucked up, the kids ain't got nowhere to go. The school is closed, the library is closed, even like the little community center that we have on the property is closed. I even called, let's see if the damn playground open, like shit. Just get a bunch of kids together, come on, let's take them to the playground and get fresh air. Because my roommate has two children. And the playgrounds are closed. So this is some bullshit. Because now you got to be home with everybody. And you got to be dealing with people who let their kids do whatever. Now, during the day, okay, fine. Y'all want to play, run in the hall, curse, all this thing. It's annoying, but it's like you have to be patient, so to speak. But at nighttime, are you kidding me? Running around all hours of the night, booming, banging. I mean, it's a bit much. But again, nobody say nothing. Nobody say nothing when her trifling ass leave that dirty trash bag in the hallway. No, how lazy can you be? The dumpster is right around the corner. Put your trash back in the dumpster. Fuck, you gotta take the trash. If it stink that bad when you put it outside your house, and you put it in the dumpster where it belongs. Nobody say nothing about that shit, okay? So my first night, not my first night, but my first week, I'm going outside. Now they talking about you have to go across the street. Well, guess what's right across the street? A fucking trailer park. And it's dark over there, and it's cars, and I mean, pretty much somebody could just grab you right there. I ain't standing behind no car, next to nobody's car, near these bushes, in front of this trailer park, none of that shit. So I usually walk up the street or walk down the street, right? And I kind of stopped doing that because I kept noticing cars sitting out there, dumbasses. So the first time I saw the neighbors downstairs was when they probably, when I got out their car, saw me smoking. Ain't none of their business. I'm not on the property. Okay, well, so I come in the gate just a few moments after them. Obviously, I have my key. Obviously, I live there. This lady goes, as I'm like several feet way behind them, and grabs her kids like, come here, like I'm some dangerous criminal. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? There's things that are expressed or implied. So I was like, oh, thank y'all for moving out the way for me. Oh, you neighbors are so friendly. That's just a kind way to be like, bitch, please. Are you kidding me? I think I might be more afraid of what you might do. Because I don't know your ass. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on. Who wants to live like that? So I just ignore her. Right? I don't see this woman. I don't care. Well, I just so happened I have my window open in my room. And I light my incense. Incense, again, don't smell like cigarettes. And damn sure don't smell like weed. I hear her ask the maintenance guy, who's not on the clock, by the way, walking his dog, minding his business, is he on duty? Because somebody is smoking in the building and she want to send them to their door. I know she's talking about me. How I know? Because I have lighted the incense. That's the only thing you could be smelling. And I'm the only person in my apartment that week because my roommate wasn't there. So, I kind of say out so she can hear. It's incense that you smell. It doesn't smell like cigarettes and it damn sure don't smell like weed. I don't know why you're sitting up there lying with your little motor mouth self. I said, it's fucked up. Your kids run around day and night. Nobody complain. You leave trash out. Nobody complain. Next time the management come or somebody knock on my door, yeah, I'm going to let them know, go knock on your damn door with your foolishness. You're just a hater. She is. You can tell when people are trying to make you feel uncomfortable. Right? Because why everybody got to deal with your children? Everybody else, have a right. I have children. My roommate have children. And her kids are small. And even she don't let them run around day and night. I mean, granted, the kids are going to run. They're going to play. No problem. But there's certain hour. It's like, come on, that shit need to calm the fuck down. People got things to do. I actually work from home. So there's a difference between people that were forced to work from home now or be at home and people that are already enjoying that good life of working from home. And I'm when people enjoy the good life. Hello. And so, bitch already pissed me off with that bullshit. But I'm the type of person, once I speak my piece about something, I just keep it moving. Well, the thing is, with all that's going on, options become limited for folk. Because it's like, I don't want this lady to be trying to complain to get me kicked out. Because from what I read on the reviews, management got their favorites, management got their friends. And she seemed like she tight with them. So I have to beat her at her own game, right? Which is definitely easy to do. So what does this have to do with coronavirus? Easy peasy. People need to go back to fuck work. They need to go back to fucking school. Or they need to retire and be able to live their life as they choose. Because I don't think this is fair. This lady, I don't think she worked. Because she always fucking home. She was always home before the virus got on. So people like that, they don't give a fuck. They don't have any common sense or respect for anybody. Because they just doing what they do. I think it's really fucked up that people got to be furloughed and all this bullshit. So obviously shit getting on my fucking nerves. Then on top of that, it's like, all right, I start class next week to be a front-end web developer. Can't wait. So I have to practice my code and I have to practice a lot of the skills that I haven't used in a couple of years. Plus, it's just always, like, before you start school, are you going to tell me the day of school you're going to learn about the subject? Nah, you're going to study beforehand. So when you go to school, you're already prepared. When my children went to pre-K, knew how to read, knew how to write, knew how to do all these things. Because mommy and godmommy, my wife, we teach them this thing. Yep. So it's like, what the hell, man? Well, that ain't the end of it. So why do I have a roommate? I'll tell you the truth. Because remember I told you how I've been speaking up about Illuminati and all their shit that they've done to me, they've done to humanity, they've done to everyone. And Carolyn Curry is about to get a rude awakening. Because I'm going to court in another jurisdiction where she don't have police officer friends and judges and everybody to do all these things to me. So sometimes you have to wonder, why are all these things happening to me? It's demonic. Ain't nobody but Carolyn Curry. And like, wait a minute, how are all these different people doing the bidding for Carolyn Curry? And also Adrian Fenty. Because there's two prime things that go on in my life. One is extreme harassment. And not just sexual. Although I get a lot of that from men. Kind of interested. I mean, come on. I know I'm beautiful and a great woman and all these things. But I don't want you men. I don't hate on y'all. I don't do nothing. I don't boss y'all. I don't care about you. For real. Another thing is my children. See, whenever I spoke up about my children being kidnapped, because Illuminati does kidnap children. You need to look up the fake Queen Elizabeth about how that's a man, that's a robotoid, a reptilian, and they do go around stealing people's children. I'm a mom. You know, I already been through enough being in foster care, going through all that I've gone through in life. And so that's how I met Carolyn, in foster care, right? And she's supposed to be like a case manager, counselor, more like a handler, right? Because we are born into this world with spiritual gift, some more than others. But you have a light that's inside of you. And the enemy know, the dark demons know. I'm not going to even say dark, because they pretend to be angels of light. They pretend that they're coming to help you, right? They ain't coming to help nobody. They come to keep tabs on you, keep you down. So I have court date coming up about my children. And I'm expecting to get a financial windfall. So that way I can go buy a house out here in California, very expensive. And I can have all the things I need. And then I can also then direct the FBI to go get my children, because they are in another state with someone who doesn't even have custody of them. And I have everything in black and white. So I'm very happy, because I know the Lord heard my prayer and is intervening on my behalf. Somebody's not happy about that. So really, it ain't the lady downstairs. It ain't my roommate. It ain't nobody but Carolyn Curry and Adrian Fenty, because they're two demons. And they go around not just harassing me, but harassing everyone. And they're mad because they don't have authority over me. See, remember I talking about selling your soul? If you sell your soul to the devil, that means the devil have authority over you. The devil don't have authority over me. Don't have power over me. Because the devil ain't shit. That's why. You're a little fake ass imposter. Married it to his sister. You know, that's incest. That's disgusting. That's nasty. Trifling analysis. Or look up your royals. They're all fucking related, right? Because they're not really royals. Inbred, incestuous bastards. Like some damn hillbillies. Fuck, what's wrong with y'all bitches? You look at your mom, you want to bang your mom. You look at your sister. I mean, come on, man, that's family. But yeah, people really think like that. Yes, motherfucking yes. Man, it felt good to do that. Be able to smoke inside. Hate going outside. And ironically, it's like, well, everything you're forced to be inside. Why can't my smoke-free community just let people smoke, right? Or at least provide like a designated area, like maybe in a corner or something where people can smoke, because you have to go off the property. And then you have people that are like, I already told you, bums, leeches, oh shit, oh fuck. You ain't got time for that. It's really, you know, I always go out there with a weapon, let's just say that. So back to the whole thing. So I'm in this program, right? And they're supposed to help me. Only every time I turn around, it's the damn case manager trying to do shit. Trying to get me out the program. I'm not smoking it there because I'm not going to ruin a good opportunity. Plus, it just shows the court that, yeah, I was trying to be recruited for human trafficking. When I say trying to be, I kept running away. You go to a program, a shelter, they're supposed to help you. They're abusing you. That's why if you look at a lot of homeless people, not all of them, but some of them are really telling the truth about how bad the shelters are. They abuse you. They do rape. They beat. It's just like jail. I've been in some of them to know that most of the people from jail are running them. Because they got all the gang tattoos. Just like in jail. A lot of them COs and stuff, man, come on, they're gangbangers. And they have their gangbanging friends. Well, sometimes a gangbanger comes in a nice voice and they're there to help bullshit. So, who are the gangbangers? They're in the White House. They're crooks. They're criminals. And all they're doing is making life worse for everyone. So I have to write this grievance on the program case manager. Because I already see what she's trying to do. Bitch never wants to help me. Do you know who got themselves a job like that? Got themselves back in school like that? I'll be making more money than her in just 2 months. She can't take that. A white woman, she's a Nazi. Because the other white women in the organization, they're kind, they're courteous, they actually help me. They're supposed to. They're supposed to help anyone. Spanish women and black women, everybody treats me kind. And they treat the other people in the program kind. Because we already been through enough. Not this bitch. Caitlin. Not her ass. No. She too busy doing the most to not do anything to help me. And I've documented it all. And ironically, I came to this organization for help from another organization that did the same thing but worse. Abused me, was abusive to the other lady staying there and everything. A lot of these Chinese places want to take your phone, your ID, all this stuff, even when they're not supposed to. So in this case, I haven't had that issue. But every time I ask her to do something, she got an excuse. You know, if I say I need to go somewhere to take care of a business matter, I'll give you a ride. But you have to catch the bus and a train about 2-3 hours to meet me on my time. No, you're the case manager. I ain't supposed to be doing all of that. You know, so there's so many things that I've documented on her ass and she about to get fired. So that's why I need a lawyer to bring me my inheritance. So I ain't got to deal with this shit. I need my own place. No more roommates. No program manager and all that shit trying to harass me. And why? Because court date coming up. Man, this feels good to relax, to be able to smoke and relax. See, I kind of don't like where I live at because not only the smoking thing, but there's nowhere to sit down. There's no benches. There's no playground. There's hardly nothing. I mean, they charge an arm and a leg. It's supposed to be a gated community, but whatever. So once you're home, you get to see people more and see their behavior and their actions, and you're like, damn. You know, this coronavirus is really, I think it's fucking with people's mental health. Why wouldn't it? It's just like being in jail. Just like I was in jail, so I know. Being on lockdown. Aren't we on lockdown? People are getting tickets for coming out. I just saw in LA, disgusting. The LAPD come to somebody's 1-year-old birthday party and pushing women and children. And I mean, came out in full force. Like 50 officers down there. Go on YouTube and look it up. Because they want to enforce martial law, social distancing. If you're at your fucking house, you're at your fucking house. I mean, anytime you have a government cracking down on social gatherings, sound communist, right? Anytime, oh my God, we're under a dictatorship. Don't you know USA stands for under Satan's authority? So that's why everyone supposed to listen and obey these two idiots running around town. What did I always tell y'all about corruption? It's always the HNIC. Yeah, see. Who think they the HNIC? Y'all like, what's HNIC? Head Negro in charge. Because I told y'all, being racist ain't gonna get you nowhere. Because your boy in the White House ain't who you think they are. He ain't got the power like that. She ain't got the power like that. And they're not even white, they black. Yeah, you know why Hitler hated their own race? Because white Hitler was a fucking disgrace. So come on. It's all a hoax. All the shit you heard about Hitler not even true. All the shit you heard about the Holocaust not even true. And I would know this shit for a fact because I am a real Jew. See, I was at the Holocaust Memorial in Baltimore, and I had helicopters flying over my head as if they were going to settle the score. You will not silence me. You will not keep me quiet. I am coming with the riot. Read them the Riot Act. They want to take American rights back. No. I'm telling y'all some real shit. So you look at all these people. They ain't missing no money. They ain't missing a meal. But how you and your family doing? No, you may not be on the streets. Not yet. But that is the plot. Depopulation. Read the agendas across the whole nation. This is what they're planning to do. You don't get the vaccination. They are coming for you. Gestapo is at your front door. They paint your mailbox yellow and they throw you on the floor. You are now going to a concentration camp. A FEMA coffin is waiting for you, and that is a fact. You will not be able to buy, you will not be able to sell unless you get the chip in your forehead or your hand. And that is your ticket to hell. So don't get it. But why should people be forced to deal with this shit? Forget it. I ain't with it. So I called the Lord. Lord, please come soon. This world is already in hell. And we are preparing for doom. You didn't hear Donald Trump say this is war? This is spiritual warfare. Get all those goddamn demons the fuck out of here. And in fact, I'm like Goldilocks because who's been sitting in my chair? So I'm ready to rule. I'm ready to reign. I'm ready to be the queen. And I'm ready to end all the pain. Because I was born a queen, you see. You can't change my destiny. So I know that the Lord will grant me the protection that I need away from you demons. You get on my damn nerves. And I'm not leaving until I get your soul. Throw it in the fire and say howdy ho. There she go. Yeah, man. So, I mean, come on. What the hell's going on? The Lord need to come. Because this shit is not healthy. And I'm not even mad at the lady downstairs, to be honest with you. Yeah, she did some bitch ass shit with lying on me because I was not smoking. I only had the incense. But, you know, it's funny because the case manager is always trying her bullshit. And the case manager is Carolyn Curry. Boom, figure it out. That's why I won't bring my children to that apartment in that program. It's a beautiful apartment. It's 2-bedroom, you know, and they have more apartments and all of that. But why would I bring my children there when someone like that would just try to get me to sign them over and steal them? So this bitch gotta get fired, the case manager. And this means I have to go down and go get that bitch, don't I? And Adrian Fetty is a child molester, pedophile, just like Trump. You ain't see all them pictures of Trump with his daughter? Supposed to be his daughter Ivanka on his lap, kissing her, grabbing her? Come on, y'all. Wait the fuck up. He grabs him by the pussy. Somebody need to grab him by his pussy. And I bet all the men in jail would love to grab him by the pussy. That's a fat motherfucker right there. Son of a bitch. Donald Trump need to be in handcuffs for all the shit that has happened. Carolyn Curry kidnapping children, keep them quiet, pretending to be me. You been know I already knew this bitch was using my idea. Well, the Lord doesn't like that. The Lord doesn't like fraud and deception and deceiving all these people, making them sign their soul to you. They don't have the power. They don't have the right. Now, if people want to sell their soul for fortune and fame, they're supposed to get what they do. I mean, I'm just going to be for real. But the fact is, most of them people who got into those deals, they know the fuck they was doing. Which is why I want the Lord to help them out. You know, they say, forgive them because they know not what they do. That don't apply for everyone. But most people, you ever hear about how they're super talented and they just never can catch a break because somebody has stole their DNA and is playing a role. They are fake. That's why coming to an end. Because the earth has to be reset and let humanity live again. I mean, I don't think that what kind of God, what kind of Lord would want this earth living in lockdown, living in fear, for you to doubt God, for you to doubt the Lord. Depend on the government. I ain't depending on the government. Government ain't paying my money. All of it, that's old. Yep. And you know what I want to do? I want to bless people. I want people that have been working hard all their life, who haven't had the proper opportunity in life because of racist, because of sexist, because of very ist, to be given their just due. And the so-called elites, they need to be in the jail cells, them damn fools. They need to be the ones starving, out here looking for toilet paper, you know, out here not knowing where the next meal coming from. Are they going to work tomorrow or not? I mean, so many things I had planned. I'll cancel. Everybody closing. Come on now, wake the fuck up. They're shutting the house down before the Lord shows up. So I need a Lord to show up. Cause I can't do this shit here. It's too much, my dears. And I gotta get the fuck out of here. If I click my heels cheap time, I'm a long way from Jamaica. I'm a long way from Jamaica. I'm a long way from Jamaica. Take me back home and I really would think, yeah. For real. So I'm ready to go home. Feed my children. I am the Queen of Jamaica, by the way. Surprise. That's how I know that the Queen Elizabeth is a fucking lie. Bitch ain't the queen of nobody land. You think I would let that shit stand? Mm-mm. And also, I'm the Queen of California. Queen Khalifa. I'm going to go to my own magical circle out here. I heard about it. Well, I have shit to do. I ain't got no time for these fucking fools. I tell the Lord, it's Armageddon, bring the sword so we can duel. We're going to take your leader down. We're going to take this nation over. And then you will see who was telling the truth about everything. Why would I lie? I have no reason to. I don't have any subscribers or supporters, do you? So that's what you have to look at. You have people that, oh, please hit the like button. Please, I don't give a fuck if no one watched these videos. To be honest with you, my work's already done. I just make the videos because I can. And also, to wake people the fuck up. They think I don't know every move they make. No, shit, my third eye. Come on, darlings. You can't get by me. And you're not getting past the Lord. So go on and run to your underground bunkers. Lord gonna bust them wide open. You can run, but you can't hide. Look at why all these CEOs have stepped down. Look at Bill Gates, why they had to step down. Because they know their ending is here. And thank God for that. Because they deserve hell. They're horrible. Oprah, Harvey Weinstein, all this folk. Even look at R. Kelly bitch ass crying in jail. Why? Keep dropping us so you tired of it, or you tired of being treated like how you treated them young women? A lot of people say, they knew what they were getting into. 13 and 14-year-old girls know what they were getting into with grown-ass men, with pedophiles. Who, come on. And then the parents sold them. You don't know that? The parents be selling these children. When you hear about all these Disney stars going crazy because their parents sold them into slavery. Wake up. You look at the story, everybody being abused, like Joe Jackson, gotta show a fuse. And so it's sad because these are all imposters. Loaded, reloaded conscience of another. That's what the RFID chip is about. How they can take you over. See, once you get that chip, they can override and literally take you over. Why you think Bernie Mac had that stroke? Why you think these stars get strokes and things and they're relatively healthy? Because they've been shocked. They start talking too much, to jail they go, to hospital they go, to rehab they go, then they come back out. And I mean, come on, look at Kanye West. Prime example. In the song, he said, I saw my